Hello, and welcome to part 2 of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Project Shadow. And today's part will be actually finishing this game, because it's only got 3 more levels left and actually ends itself, which is quite entertaining actually. Now I wanted to start off by showing something I didn't mention in the first video, and that's probably because I didn't notice it until after I made the first video. But as you can see here, the level for the demo has changed, but Sonic is still following the original pathway from the game for the first level, which it shows the demo for, which results in something like this, where he's just running into a wall for a few minutes, and then ultimately, in a minute, only a minute now, here we go, kills himself. Hilarious. Anyway, let's crack on, shall we? And make like the British, and teleport. Now level 2 is a water level, which for most people who played Sonic know isn't really that fun. There's a moment in it, I'm not sure if it's this recording or a previous recording, when I was stuck for about 3 minutes underwater, dying a lot. So expect that, or not, I suppose, because I'm not entirely sure which recording I'm using at the moment. Not good, is it? Anyway, this level was one of those that supports my idea that this game is a step up in difficulty from the original, because this level is really difficult sometimes, especially if you haven't played through it 100 times, like I did before making this recording, and I'm still making mistakes everywhere. Now here's that patch of water I was mentioning, the bit with I got stuck before. I'm not sure if it's this recording, so we'll soon find out. Anyway, no matter how fast you try and get across it, you will be near enough death by the time you get to the end of this water patch. And of course the little thrown in enemies don't help, and the wall of spikes, the walls, and everything else you'll soon see. Here we go. Close to death, closer, 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 closer. And we actually survived, so this is the good recording. The good recording. Anyway, this level's over. Quite quick, also reasonably challenging. One up! Having a lot more fun with this one, you can probably tell. Anyway, this second level is a lot similar to the first, so I'll probably take this time to mention a couple of things I'm planning on doing with my channel and videos. I tried doing live commentary with this, but I say live, playing whilst commentating at the same time, and I sucked miserably at it. I was just rambling endlessly about crap, really, making a ton of mistakes and restarting every 2 minutes, so I decided to go back with my post-commentary thing, just try and have a bit more fun with it, which I'm doing actually. I suppose the nerves has kind of gone down and stuff. Anyway, yes, I'm rambling again, so stop that. Anyway, I suppose I should mention, after finally setting up, no thanks to the person who suggested I bought it, my Dazzle capture card for my Wii, so I'm actually able to record battles and stuff from my console, so I may be able to do some Bomberman vids and stuff, if anyone's interested at all. Anyway, back to the game, and here we are, have another nice patch of water, and me getting completely lost, which is always entertaining, isn't it? I suppose I should also mention the website I'm going to is protonjohn.com. I'll put a link in the side of the corner. It was a website set up by him and Ryan the Fallen, or however you pronounce it. I'm just going to say Ryan. Anyway, we're at the boss of Act 2. Another unchanged boss of Eggman, or Dr. Robotnik, or whatever. In this one, the object is to stand on the little arrows he shoots and jump off them and hit him. Typical fight from now on, really. You just have to keep avoiding the arrows, unlike the little partner there. I think that's Che or something like that. I stopped playing Sonic after 3, to be honest with you. Started playing Unleashed. Completely, utterly stuck on that. It's fun, but not that fun. Anyway, almost finished here. Almost. 1 or 2 more hits. In fact, I think it's this hit. And that one's down. Let's dance again, like we did last time. Free the animals. And we're done with Act 2. Now, Act 3 is the final act of this ROM hack, and it's only half an act because it ends somewhat abruptly after this level. Now, I didn't practice much before running into this level. It was kind of a head-first thing, so I'll be hitting a ton of things and being quite reckless. And hell, if you can't be reckless on a Sonic game, when can you be reckless? Now, there is one thing I should mention, and that's the reason why this video's quality is a lot less than the previous's. That's because the previous video's file size was about half a gigabyte and took an immense amount of time to upload. An immense amount of time which either resulted in the computer being on overnight, overheating and eventually breaking, or being on whilst I was working and pretty much doing the same thing. One thing I will mention about this level is that it doesn't seem a lot changed from your normal Sonic. The previous levels did seem a little bit more challenging, but this one is relatively similar to sort of levels you'll find. I mean, the secret base level in Sonic 3 is a lot harder than this, or longer, and drones on a little bit, but this kind of loses its challenge with this one, hence why I was able to get across it without much difficulty apart from running into everything, you know, without practice. Okay, one thing I haven't mentioned yet, and I feel somewhat stupid only mentioning this at the end, is that this is a demo of Project Shadow. I'm not entirely sure if full Shadow ROM hack has been released. If it has, please let me know, because I'd love to finish this game. Now here's the bit where I was mentioning that it ends somewhat abruptly. At the end of this level, as it will show in a moment, after the 1-up, the game resets, which means you cannot continue on with the game, which is kind of sad, because I know it's a demo, but you kind of wanted to see a little bit more out of this. Hopefully the creator will bring out another game. Anyway, that's it, and I hope you enjoyed this LP.